Okay, so this is how you create that photo merged, almost like a panoramic collage in Photopea. We're calling the project Photorama. And this is how you do it. So you need to just start with a blank document. You can make it any size you want. This happens to be a screen, like a full resolution HD screen, about 1280 pixels wide. It really doesn't matter because you're going to do some cropping when you're done anyway. So what I want to do is I want to open up the images that I'm going to use. So you will need to have taken, 15 pictures or so of the scene all around you so that you can merge them together. So in a folder, I have all of the images that I want to use. So I'm just going to open them all up. What's going to happen is it's going to open up all these tabbed images. Now, unfortunately, this is kind of tedious, but what I need to do is go in and take each one of these images, duplicate the background, and put it over onto my new project. Okay, so this is how you duplicate them. You you click on the image, then you right click over here on the background, choose duplicate into. The destination needs to be your new project, .psd. Just keep repeating this process until you have all of your images duplicated into your background. Okay, so I've done that now. I've duplicated everything over. So now when I go here to my new project, I see all of those images. And right now they're stacked all up across one image area here off to the left. So I want to kind of move those into position. So I'm going to select one and then move it over. And I'm going to try to just roughly get them back where they need to go, resize them to get them, just perfect the way you want it. Once you have everything resized and the image kind of looks a little bit like a messy collage, you're welcome to kind of leave it right there like that. But there is an automation that you can do which will stitch these together. And there needs to be some overlap in your images when you shoot them. And then also when you layer them down and you put them in here into this document, they should also be overlapping slightly as well. So you see how I'm kind of like almost covering each one up with the next image. Something like this. And then what happens is the computer program will fit it together for you, which is kind of nice. It's doing a little bit of the work. Put that one maybe up here. This one fits in over here. Sometimes also when you do this, it doesn't line up so perfectly. So you may have to go in and adjust some of the images. And if you do have to do that, that's okay. Just move them to a better position. Kind of warp that one a little bit. That's okay. It is supposed to be a little bit more avant-garde anyway. Let's see, this one is look around in this area. This one looks like a duplicate. I may have pulled that one over twice, so I think I'm just going to delete that one. Okay, so now just try to maybe position things so that, they look decent. Try to do some alignment with the images. I think that looks pretty good. This one might be better if it was on the top, so I'm going to drag it up so it sits more on the top. Okay, so let's say this is how it's going to be for me. So now what I want to do is I want to select all of these images, but not the white background. So I'm just going to start with the bottom one, go all the way up, hold shift, and select the top one. So now I have all of those images selected as one group. The next thing you want to do is you're going to come up here into edit, and you're going to choose auto align. And see right now here it says no similarity found. So let's see what we can do to maybe fix this a little bit. Sometimes if you just do it a second time, it works. So let's just try it again. auto align. Let's choose perspective. So now it's thinking, it's taking its time. So sometimes this process might take a little bit of okay, so after we let it kind of marinate there for about, I think it was about a minute and a half, it took to just kind of process in the background. A few times I got a pop-up saying that the window is not responding. I just hit cancel or wait, and I let it keep working. And you see, when you look here, you can see how this has been merged together. And it did it automatically. Of course, I had to go in and align those images. It's not 100% perfect, but that's the beauty of this. The beauty is that it looks a little bit chaotic. And that's okay. So we're trying to create something like this Photorama, a collage of images.